but Chukwu Abiyama alone do we worship. That is why we offer him praise. That is why we offer him adoration and adulation. That is why we have come to submit all that we are today, likely to be tomorrow, and any time in the future, to the mercy and the grace of the throne of heaven. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, ekekele igwe n'ụwa basibe n'igwe, nna eze onye ebube, na ngozi na n'otuto na n'ịja mma niile onye nwe m na Chineke. Anyị na-akpọku aha nsọ nke gị, anyị na-erubere gị isi, na-akpụ isi ala nye gị, n'ihi na onweghị onye ọzọ anyị ga-efe ma ọ bụ naanị gị Jehova. Only you are we going to worship. Therefore, we present before you this very evening. We are fallible. We are blemished. But we trust in you and not in man. Therefore, this very entity, this very sceptered land that you bequeathed to our ancestors, this very place that when you were bringing us to, there was no Awusa Fulani anywhere to be seen. But we became so sinful that the very uncircumcised, the very Gentile, that is the white people, British especially, they came, they pillaged, they killed, they colonized, and they handed over your children to those who don't know you. They handed us over to those people. And here we are today. We cannot even worship you properly. We are petitioning you, Chukwu Abiyama, in heaven. Please have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon your children. As we sang when we were younger, please, my Lord, be merciful unto your children. This wasn't your plan for us. There was no time you created us to become subservient. Can you know? How can your children be slaves? How can your children, your handiwork, the people that you made, how can they become subservient to those who don't worship you? Unthinkable. Is there anything that you want us to do that we are not doing? Is there any other special way? In what way have we wronged you? Are you not merciful anymore? Why are we being humiliated? Why are we being shamed this very way? We call upon your grace with every authority bestowed in us as your children to ask you to come down here to give us the courage, the strength, and the fortitude to resist this very evil that is fast advancing and enveloping your children. Never forget that we represent the light. You created us to bring light to this very darkened and hate-filled continent. The time has come for you to make us whole once again. We have sinned and we have confessed openly. We call upon you. We have nobody else if not you. Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We have nobody else. Nobody else. We have nobody. That is why we come to you. You are not man. Please be merciful. Please raise your children from all over the world, from IPOB families all over this very planet. Give them the vision, the wisdom, the understanding to discern what is to come, and to render every help at their disposal to ensure that your glory will be witnessed upon this very earth, as was prayed for by Yahweh Yeshua, that your kingdom will come and your will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. So Biafra ka na arịọ Chineke. I don't want money. I don't want anything to do with wealth. All I want is Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. We are not doing anything with wealth and riches. So when you have absolutely nothing. All we ask for is Biafra. That your name may be worshipped, that you may be praised. Mankind, because of Biafra, will come back to you once again. They will say, we did everything to stop them, but they prevailed. That means that their God is very, very strong. And when they come to us and ask us, please tell us the name of this your God, we tell them, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We do so that your name may be praised now and to eternity. He say,
it is the best daily program you can ever watch. It's the best program you can always feed yourself with every morning, because this is the only place where you can hear the truth. This is the only platform where we expose the lies going on in the contraption. This is the only platform where we speak the truth to liberate Biafrans and of course to liberate mankind. This is Sunrise Early News Analysis, and it is all about analyzing news in details. It's all about trying our best to dissect news, to dissect the problems going on in the society, the ills bedeviling our society, and of course all that concerns the restoration of Biafra. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, led by NNAMDI KANU and deputized by Mazu Chemefo. We are whiter than white and whiter than snow, and our mandate is to restore the land of the rising sun, Biafra. And our weapon is just one weapon, the weapon of truth. And with that weapon of truth, we've ensured that we bring the contraption to her knees. And today we are celebrating. Today victory is sure. And of course, only those who understand knows that we are free already. Biafra has come to stay, and nothing no one can do about it. Very important you take that. So this morning we are transmitting from Biafra land. I am Ngozi Chukuk, and with me here in the studio is
Bright Uriako.
As a Bright, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Of course, as a Bright Uriako will be educating us today. He will be analyzing the news today. We have a very important issue to discuss. Like yesterday I told you, we are going to be looking at a very important issue, and we are not going to mince words on that. We are going to say it the way it is, because that is what we stand for, the truth, without mincing words, without fear of favor, without minding whose ox is God. We'll say it the way it is. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. Okay, before we go ahead, all you have to do on your own part is to ensure you share the program. We've ensured this program gets to you, and of course we are on different platforms. On our satellite TV, we are on Facebook, we are on Periscope, we are on YouTube, and of course on Twitter. So all you need to do is please share the program. If you're on Facebook, share it on your timeline, share it to your friends in their inbox. Also ensure you tweet the program if you're on Twitter. Also copy the link, distribute it to your friends on WhatsApp so they can watch with you. Don't forget, no one must be left behind. In this struggle, everyone must be carried along, and that is why we've also ensured that we are transmitting simultaneously on Radio Biafra London. So for those who have no access to internet, those who have no access to the TV, you can use your radio wherever you are to listen to this program this morning. So you call your friends, call your families, call your brothers, as many as whoever they are or wherever they are in Biafra land. Tell them to tune in to Radio Biafra London. to listen to this program this morning. Once again, you are welcome to today's program, and keep sharing the program so that everyone will be informed. Don't forget, information is the key. If you're not informed, you will be deformed, and we wouldn't want anyone to be deformed. We want everyone to be well informed, and of course we all will move together until we achieve our total freedom. Okay, Mazi Rako, yesterday our leader broadcasted from London, and of course he spoke you know, we were talking about the document that was signed, sealed and delivered, and yesterday he spoke so very well. So his yesterday broadcast was a wow. It was a bomb blast, and of course I know a lot of people should be satisfied about that, although some people, you know, we have those of them who really are not even IPUB members, but they really want to know the real things. Like, I came across this post on Facebook. One of these brothers said, if you know you want this the document that was signed, sealed and delivered, please give me your number, your WhatsApp number. Drop your WhatsApp number so I can send it across. I saw a lot of people dropping their WhatsApp number, a lot of people, and after that he came back and said, okay, after a day, he said, if you're among those who drop your WhatsApp number to get the signed document, please, the one of the criteria, or the only criteria that can guarantee you to get the document, is drop your receipts, all your IPOB receipts that you've paid your monthly dues. Drop them. Let's know how many of you are IPOB member and have paid your monthly dues. You find a lot of them ran away, and that's to say that these people, the people who really are demanding for these documents, are not really the IPOB members, because just like you said yesterday, we understand our leader. So yesterday's broadcast, a lot of people expected him to come up and say, yeah, this was the content, or this is the content of the documents. But it didn't go that way. So what do you have to say about that?
Yes, we are the indigenous people of Biafra, led by NNAMDI KANU. Our leader is not a baby freedom fighter. He's a mature freedom fighter.
Yeah.
And of course, if you have gone through what NNAMDI KANU went through, there is no way you will not be as mature as he is. And of course, it's not everybody that can go through what he went through. So at this level, having gone through all he went through, he has actually known the people he's dealing with. He studied them, he has experienced it, and he knows everything. So you see, coming to talk to NNAMDI KANU, you are not talking to a baby freedom fighter. NNAMDI KANU is fully grown and of course mature. He has advanced in everything. So talking to him like a baby, like as if you can just shake him and make him to vomit whatever, is stupidity. Our leader will not do that, because there are things that belong to the family. And of course, family things are for the family members. So when it is time, he said, yeah, when it is time to make it public, yes, it will be made public, but for now, it remains intact. And of course, that is maturity. And that is what our leader actually said yesterday, that when time comes, actually the time has not come.
Okay, thank you very much. At the beginning, you said anyone who has gone through what NNAMDI KANU has gone through will be matured, and he has really gone through a lot. Can you, in a nutshell, let's know those things you think he has gone through?
You see, NNAMDI KANU, apart from the fact that we all suffer the same problem as the indigenous people of Biafra, of course we are hated, is somebody that we, by this time last year, we did not know where he was. And of course, we were talking about the whereabouts of NNAMDI. Why? Because we didn't know whether he was dead or alive. You know what it means to have come to the point of death because you are fighting for the freedom of your people. That is just the climax of it. But primarily, look at from the first day he started broadcasting, internal issues and external issues. You look at the people he is fighting to free. You know, when we are talking about the fight, you know, we are involved in a freedom fight and has been led by NNAMDI KANU. When we are talking about Biafra as a whole, yes, we know that we are the savior of the world today. if you talk about the black world today, we are carrying the whole world in our shoulders. Because when you talk about sacrifices, we are the one that have been sacrificed. We are the sacrificial lamb for the whole world. We are the one dying for the whole world. We are the saviors of the world. And of course, we are the one carrying the whole pains of the whole world. Because there's no people that have whose genocide have been sustained to keep the world together. Because when you're talking about peace today, yesterday he was broadcasting, he made a mention of something. He said, yes, that the international community are afraid that when there's going to be a problem in Nigeria, you're going to have too much refugees all over the world. And of course, we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are the one carrying the pain. So when we remain peaceful, when we go through what we are going through, it's for a reason. So our leader is actually leading in this pain. You know the pain we have been through. You talk about the genocide, you talk about the killings, you talk about the torture, you talk about economic blockade, you talk about harassment, there's no of these pains that our leader have not been through. We knew that, yes, even when you talk about establishment of the Radio Biafra London, it was a war. Of course, we know about that there was also those of them who were supposed to be family members, who were supposed to support NNAMDI KANU, that began to fight NNAMDI KANU. The same person who came out and volunteered himself to free you. They start, and of course, those are the primary ones, the ones that are from within. But we are looking at a man also who has stood to confront the Nigerian government, the Nigerian terrorist government, the evil government of Nigeria. You know what it means? He said something yesterday. He said, yes, I'm the only man who looked at the late Buhari to the face and say, you are mad. You know what it means? So to stand and face the Nigerian government shoulder to shoulder, you know what it means? That he said, I'm coming to Nigeria. And of course, they arrested him in Lagos. They whisked him away because there was no official. They whisked him away, and of course, later on we knew where he was. That he was in the hands of the Nigerian government. Then he went through all the torture in the hands of the DSS, and of course for a long period of time we didn't know where he was and what was happening. And of course they tried to drain him, they tried to bend him, they tried to break him, and they failed. He went through all that torture, he went through all that pain, and of course we couldn't actually tell to the extent, because if there's any kind of torture that have been given to any human being on earth, NNAMDI KANU received it. Apart from that, he went through Kuje prison. He was there about 2 years, and we knew all those process when he was going to court. Those were actually the time we could say, yes, he's beginning to be free. Because initially family members will not see him, nobody will see him. He was at the DSS custody in their dungeon. You know what it means. So he actually went through all this. NNAMDI KANU is the one that have been embarrassed openly. He is the one that have been stripped naked in the streets. He is the one that have been they have done everything to him. So there's no kind of pain, there's no kind of torture he has not been through. He has experienced all that. Then you talk about internal betrayal. Are you talking about betrayal? Are you talking about those who have betrayed the IPOB family, those who took oath together, those who eat together, those who drank together, those who you swore together that you are going to restore Biafra? And of course these same people are the ones that you see that their hands they're dipped in the same soup, and of course the same tea. You drank tea together, you drank coffee together, are the ones that came back to betray. Don't you remember that he said something? He said, yes, I told them about our transmitters, and the next time I heard of it was in the DSS custody. They began to tell, and these are things he told those who were supposed to be brothers, those who were supposed to be family members. These are the kind of betrayers that, and of course when you the next thing is that they are the same people that they come in IPOB uniform, they come in as IPOB family members, but they are working for the enemy. So when you're talking about internal betrayers, he has actually tasted it. It's not just a rumor. He has actually tasted it, that those who he gave his heart to, of course, played with it and did everything they like with it. So he has actually experienced betrayal, more than the one of Judas. Because when you're talking about Judas kissing the master, that he has done suffered more than that. Because you had one Judas, but in his own case, he had several Judases. You know, they say in every 12 there's going to be a Judas. Then in his own case, it wasn't up to one Judas in 12. I mean, it wasn't less than one Judas. There were many Judases in his own 12. He had a lot of, only a few people that could actually be trusted, like the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. So that is the kind of betrayals he have been through. So when you talk about war, didn't you see before our very eyes what happened in Biafra land when he was released from Kuje prison? And of course, you saw how the politician tried to confine him, tried to make sure that he loses his voice. They did everything to make sure that he doesn't speak again in the public. But he also went through all that, and of course, we knew that the governor of Ebonyi State will say that you shouldn't come to Ebonyi State because he was saying projecting to his masters that Ebonyi was not Biafra land. But NNAMDI KANU broke through all that. confronted the Nigerian government, confronted the governors, confronted the evil politicians, and he was also going to them house to house. Do you know that these same people that were fighting us, he was also going to them house to house? He is the man that will go to the house of the enemy to tell the enemy that we must be free. NNAMDI KANU wasn't the one fighting from a distance. He was coming close, face to face with the enemies. He went to even this Ohanese leaders we are talking about. NNAMDI KANU went several times to the house of John Nenwodo. He went to Ebonyi State. Even in the governor's meeting, they invited him to Ebonyi State. He was there. So he was not fighting for me. This is the man who have actually seen the enemy eyeball to eyeball and confronted the enemy. So there is nothing our leader have not passed through. So when you're talking about betrayals, when you're talking about sabotage, he has seen all that. So at this point, he has actually known what their plans can be. And of course, you know the worst. When close people have betrayed you, when you have lost your family, you know what, today now, you know what happened to his family, how the Nigerian army came and invaded his home and everything, including his family, his dog, and everything was under heavy attack. And Chukwu Kadiama simply helped him and rescued him because he is the apple of his eyes. And today he has actually experienced everything. He has actually seen death eyeball to eyeball and survived. You know what it means. So to having gone through the needle's eyes, having gone through all those pain, NNAMDI KANU has actually experienced everything in life. There is no kind of experience any human being can go through that he has not gone through. But you know, one thing that baffles people, one thing that baffles the enemy is that he went through all those things and he survived his life and well. Because he is the savior. He is the one that Chukwu Kadiama has empowered. His flesh has been tortured. He has been tortured emotionally. He has been tortured psychologically, but he still survived. He still saying what he said yesterday. He remains standing. He cannot bend. So that is the kind of torture NNAMDI KANU has been through. So when you look at our leader, he is experienced. He's like gold that have actually gone through the fire. He has been gone through the fire. He has been refined. So there is no kind of thing you are bringing new now that's new. Nothing is new under the sun. He has actually seen everything. So where he is today, he is sitting there and of course fighting because he is an experienced man. Not just that he is learned, not just what he read in books, but out of experience. He has actually experienced both in diaspora and at home. So there's nothing new in the fight because he has actually got the experience. All we need now is to get Biafra totally restored.
Okay, thank you very much. And of course, according to him, he said, I can't even think of abandoning Biafra quest. That was yesterday's broadcast. And he also went further to say, if I have been paid as some few morons have said, I won't be here speaking with all authority. You can't buy me. All those that knows me very well. That's why the only thing they thought of doing to silence me is to kill me. Very, very important. If I had wanted to be a billionaire, I would have collected their offer in Kuje and perhaps own 1 or 2 schools abroad. But I love my people. These are really strong words.
Yes, of course, they are very, very strong words.
Strong statements. Yeah.
Yes, you know when you talk about the level of love, you know, sometimes people take these statements just as an ordinary thing. You know what it means, because these are evidences that are before our very eyes. That NNAMDI KANU said he loved the simple life he's living, but he loved the people. He loved the people. He loved the freedom of Biafra. He has loved Biafra more than his own life, and he has said it that he doesn't even pity himself. He doesn't pity himself, so he cannot think of abandoning his people. He took oath, not before man. You know one thing, when people are coming out to yap and call the name of NNAMDI KANU for anything, NNAMDI KANU is not even owing any of them. You know, he is not owing any of them. His oath is to Chukwu Kadiama. He have said it, that he swore to his maker. He has sworn with his own soul to his maker that Biafra must be restored. So his allegiance, his loyalty is first to the maker of heaven and earth, who he stand before and swore that if I think, not just if he start betraying, not if he start negotiating, he say, if I think it in my heart. So he doesn't even give the room to think about abandoning Biafra in his heart. Because he said, without Biafra, I am worthless. I'm nothing without Biafra. And that is what it is. So he swore to his own soul. He swore before Chukwu Kadiama. Then he swore to Biafra, because that is all his life is. Not anything wealth. You know, that people need to understand that values are very, very important. Because here people think that to be wealthy is to have a lot of money. You know, like I was reading something that somebody wrote. He said the whites look at some blacks and they are looking at them because some of the relax people. Our leader always say it. You think that when you buy a good car, and of course when you have a good shoe, it means you are wealthy. No, that is not wealth. Our leader really understand. He is wealthy spiritually. He is wealthy psychologically. He is wealthy because he knows the value of life. He has sworn to restore Biafra, and he has given his life to it, not to wealth. If he wanted to be wealthy, if he has chosen the path of wealth, he wouldn't need to fight for Biafra to be wealthy. He was already, he was already at the corridor of power. He was born into a royal family, and of course, if you know the family where he was born, that was the right family to get involved in politics, and he would have even contested as president or whatever. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chose to go the path of Nigerian government, and of course, he would have been one of the greatest men in you talk about on earth also. So that is not the path he chose. He chose the path of freedom. He chose the path to die with the poor, to fight for the poor, to fight for the helpless, to fight for those children who are not just those who are being killed today, but those who the Nigerian government plan to kill tomorrow. And of course, remembering that there were those who were killed also. So he surrendered his life just to fight and make sure that Biafra is restored. So he surrendered himself and swore to Chukwu Kadiaba that, see, any day I think it in my heart that I want to abandon Biafra, that day should never come. So that is the kind of leader we have. We are having a leader that is not even doing it because of anybody. He is doing it because that is what he swore to his soul. So that love for Biafra is from his internal, is from his soul. He has given his soul to Biafra, that Biafra must be restored. So there's nothing you can do to bend it. Even if you drain the entire blood out of him, his soul is have been surrendered to Biafra. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So there's nothing you can do, and that is why when I say we trust him, those of us in IPOB understand our leader, and that is why we trust him, because I keep telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Biafra and Biafra is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is nobody that has surrendered himself as much as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And so many people, when you're thinking about collective what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, there's nobody that can do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. And of course, I was asking a few days ago, yes, if you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did this and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did that, who else can you point to me that will do it better than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because if we have somebody else, look at what we are talking about today in Biafra land, do we have somebody else who can actually stand up for the people? Is it not these ones we are looking up to that look at how they are messing us up? Look at how they are messing themselves up. These ones we used to think about in the past, that we used to clap for, we used to think that yes, we can actually rely on them. Look at them today. So that is to tell you the kind of mess that we were all in until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came. And of course, we thank Chukwu Kadiaba for giving us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a gift.
Okay, thank you very much. Of course, it's a rare gift, honestly speaking, because when you look at the kind of leaders we have, and like he said, go to the Google and Google restructuring, no election, and we saw a whole lot of them. So all the southeastern leaders, they kept talking about restructuring, but today nobody's talking about it again.
Yes, because they are not men enough. They are not men at all. Because they would say a thing in the morning, and if you come in the afternoon, they are already doing something else. And of course, those of them that we are with them in the morning when they were saying these things, will come in the afternoon and discover that they are meeting a different set of people. These are men who are not thinking about anything, who are not thinking about their children. Elsewhere in the world, every country in the world, you have the people fighting for themselves. But here, you still see those who are supposed to be leaders not thinking about the people. They are only thinking about what other countries or what other those or their masters are thinking. And of course, anything they tell you that yes, that is what is good for you, they come back and communicate to the people. These are the kind of leaders. So when the outside Fulani Caliphate think of what they want to do, they simply tell these people that we are supposed to be our leaders. And of course, they come home and communicate, and that is all it means to be leaders in Nigeria. So Nigeria is in a mess. Nigeria is messed up in the sense that you have those who were supposed to be political elites, who were supposed to be leaders, but they are not just leaders. They are leaders in evil. They are executive slaves because they don't stand on their words. The same people last year, because of what IPOB has done, because of what IPOB family members have achieved in the few years of agitation, of course, have come to the point that they are not thinking about restructuring. And these leaders will say, okay, let us make it as if they are fighting for us. Let's talk about restructuring. And we kept talking about it here, that these men don't mean anything like restructuring because they can never fight for for it. Yes, while they talked about it, they came to a point where they knew that IPOB was strong fighting for restoration of Biafra. They now began to say, yes, no restructuring, no 2019 election. And of course, it was there. They were making only empty statements. These men are men that were even the most trusted ones. These were the men, when you talk about leaders, they are classes of slaves. There are those who still have some element of truth in them. But these ones, even with the level of truth in them, we are not able to stand up and defend what they said. Yes, once they are advised by one person or the other, yes, they will tell you for just one reason. Now, it's simple. That, see, we cannot accommodate refugees in our countries. That is what they tell us all the time. Yes, we cannot accommodate refugees in our country. Because they cannot accommodate refugees in our country, the indigenous people of Biafra should all be slaughtered so that the Fulanis will continue to be in power. Then there will be peace in Nigeria. That is the only thing they call peace. Because I now know why tires are black. Every vehicle you have has black tire. So we become the black tire that's roll on the floor for the whole world. We become the dumping ground that when they want to kill, they kill indigenous people of Biafra to have peace in the world. So that is the situation we find ourselves, and they call for us because we are peaceful. This is the worst thing that happened to us, and we cannot continue to take it because we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are fighting for our freedom, and freedom should be total, not at the expense of anybody, because we have already been crossing the Mediterranean Sea. There's nothing new about it. So we, the indigenous people of Biafra, demand our freedom because we must be free.
Okay, thank you very much. And in case you're just joining us, this is Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, and we are reaching you from Biafra land. We are transmitting simultaneously on Radio Biafra London, so tune in to Radio Biafra London and listen to the program. I'll tell your people to tune in and, of course, listen to this wonderful program. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, led by NNAMDI KANU and deputized by Mazu Cheme, for we are here with a mandate to restore the land of the rising sun, Biafra. And of course, we are reaching you from Biafra land. Today we are discussing something very important, and of course trying to look at our leader's statements yesterday during his broadcasts. It's very important. We dissect it very well for people to understand what it's all about. Okay, now yesterday I think his major concern was the abduction of our people in Anambra State majorly, but we know it's not only in Anambra State. Our people have been abducted, even in Akwa Ibom State. Our people have been abducted in Abia, that is Aba, and even Iguacha. Our people have been abducted. So, and people expected, some people expected him to say, okay, this is what we should do. Okay, everybody, we are going to pick up arm, and just like he said before, there was the day he told them, any DSS man that kills any of you again, fight back, take them, bury them alive. Well, but yesterday sounded differently. So what makes you think, or what do you think made him to sound differently?
Yes, there's something I'm not comfortable with. When the international community are just petting us and romancing us. Yes, we should continue, and of course for the sake of the whole world, we should just continue to die. And we know that Obiano has intensified the killings, because killings are going on all over Biafra land. As I'm talking to you now, there are so many of our brothers and sisters who have been tortured to death, and not just that they are being killed. When we talk about Operation Python, that's what happened in the house of NNAMDI KANU. They shot them. We know they shot them dead immediately. But we are talking about a situation where they change the patterns. They come to our rallies when we go to evangelism. Actually, they attack us in those, but they don't stop at that. They now come to our homes, individual homes, and pick our people one after the other and take them to a known destination and torture them to death. So they are not only doing that. This is what they have been doing all the while, and of course, this is the price that we have been paying for being peaceful. That they continue to kill our people, that they continue to whisk our people away. But you see, we are talking about a renewed one in Anambra, because he was specific about Anambra and Abia. You and I were talking about the cameras that have been mounted in Aba. Is it not a way of making sure that they destroy IPOB? We know that their target has been, yes, let's peg them until they are totally destroyed. They want to actually defeat IPOB, and their own way of defeating IPOB is to attack those of us who are at the front. That is just their target, so that the rest will be afraid and be weak. That is what the Nigerian government want to do, and of course that is what the enemies are doing. So we understand these strategies, and we see it in Anambra State that it has been intensified. Why did they renew it in Anambra? Because Obiano want to, of course, prove his loyalty to the man in Asorok. That is all. Obiano want to actually prove that yes, he proved to the man that that is working for him. That is why he actually has made sure that he seen to it that our people are tied like common criminals and whisked away. This one not only in the night, also in broad daylight. Why they do it in the night? He also adopted another measure that yes, look for them in the night, look for them in the day, tie them like common criminals, drag them and take them to Abuja. That is Obiano's strategy, and that is what you see that is going on in Anambra State. Our people are being tied like criminals, like those who, you know, even Osama bin Laden, who committed the 9/11 attack against US. I don't know if they actually treated those Talibans like that. Our own case, where people, ordinary family members of the indigenous people of Biafra, armless for that matter, people who have not committed any crime, are treated like the worst criminals on earth. Even the Taliban that the US were fighting, I didn't see them treat them as bad as that. That is what Obiano is doing to our people. Tying them, young men, tying them, and of course torturing them and taking them to Abuja, where the torture will continue, where they will torture them to death. That is what is happening in Anambra State. And of course in Abia, we know that they are also mounting cameras because they want to make sure that they watch the faces of those who come out to agitate. That is the evil. It's not just that those two states are the only places. They are also doing what they are doing in Abia, in Anambra. They are doing it to another state. It's just that these men took it as contracts. Obiano and Okezim, as we took it as personal contract to make sure that they help the Nigerian government in executing it, and that is why it has been so intensified in Abia and of course Anambra.
Okay, thank you very much. So yesterday I told us we are going to be looking at this issue of self-defense. You know, everyone, almost everyone who call, let's say 80% of people who call will always say self-defense. We have to defend ourselves. We have to defend ourselves. Where if anyone comes to you, defend yourself. Let's start from that word self-defense. What does it mean? In this context, what does it mean, self-defense? You see, self-defense in the sense that, you see, a goat, do you know that goats are killed all the time? Even for a family meal, if you want to eat pepper soup, you kill a goat. Yeah. But do you know that when you torture a goat, if you start torturing a goat, you know that this goat that always surrender her life will not bite. And do you know that when a goat bites, the person don't survive it? Yes, they are talking about self-defense. When they are torturing you to death, that is what they are simply saying. But what we are looking at a self-defense with what? I'm actually coming to that because I wanted us to understand what this self-defense is. Then before we talk about how to defend ourselves, okay, I wanted to understand. So you've used the goat as an example. So in terms of humans, or in this issue of freedom fighting, when people say we should defend ourselves, what do they actually mean, or what do they want us to do? Yes, naturally self-defense is a natural right, and of course the world understand it. Elsewhere in the world, people even take rifles to defend themselves. Yes, people they take rifles and they have a license for it, and they move about with it to defend themselves. That is what is obtainable, and that is when you have a government. That is where you have governments that are not terrorist governments. If you have a government, the government is the one that will ensure that people, the citizens, take it and of course defend themselves, and the government support it. That is when you now talk about government being there for the people. But in our own case, remember that they did not only disarm us. 1970, we stood up to defend ourselves, and of course the whole world fought us. And when I'm saying what I'm saying, it's because if you watch what happened 1970, how the whole world fought until they made sure that we surrendered our arms. When we surrendered our arms, they continued killing us. They continue, but elsewhere in the world, their citizens move about with light weapons, and of course with weapons they used to defend themselves. But in our own case, they disarmed us, and they didn't stop at that. We now, okay, they've moved community vigilante.
that always move with some pump action, of course, to watch the markets and all that. You still know that last year they took their guns from them, not just the ordinary citizens, not just the ordinary civilians. These ones had a little bit training. They were like community policing, so they also took their guns from them. This and this handles to the core, and we dare not go of course be seen around anything that looks like it. That is how much we have been disarmed. Not just that we surrendered our arms, we have also been disarmed to the point that you see, the Hausa man had the right to move with dagger. Most of them have AK-47. The Fulanis we are talking about, they are all carrying weapons. But we, the indigenous people of Biafra, our own leaders, we are not talking about the Hausa Fulani Caliphate this time around. We are talking about the governors. We are talking about those who were supposed to defend us, are the one that saw to it that our people were totally disarmed. And we move about armless. Even when we go about to agitate, normally when you see this army, when our leader said yes, if they come and of course you see them in your villages, bury them alive, yes, that is it. But these men are coming like the thief in the night, and when they are coming, they come prepared. They come with convoy of military vehicles, and of course they come armed to their teeth, and they are coming to armless people. That is the condition. So how now this community policing that they have stopped, this our vigilante that used to have this pump action, that they have been disarmed. Is it these people that will bury these men alive? So these are the things when we are looking at them. Yes, our leader have actually said yes, bury them alive, but it's not. It doesn't end at that. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, actually need to look at these conditions, look at these terms, because when we are facing conditions that are unbearable, we need to face them and face them clearly. Because if we surrendered our arms 1970, are we picking it up? Is that what our leader is saying? No, that's not what he meant. So he actually has not asked us to pick up arms. But the truth about it is that we have continued to be killed. So to defend yourself means that you need to be equal to the enemy. That is what it means. So self-defense means when you see an attack coming, you prepare yourself to, and of course you need to balance your strength with the enemy. So when this army are coming, they are armed to their teeth. Shouldn't we be armed to our teeth? So we cannot actually defend ourselves because we don't have arms. So we are moving, we are fighting peacefully, but we are being killed. So that aspect, the leadership also need to address it. And actually, that is why when you see our people calling this platform, they call and they say they are not happy. That is the truth. We are not happy. Our brothers from in the diaspora will say, okay, snap their pictures, post them in government houses. Yes, then let us see the picture, and I keep asking, how many should be killed? How many actually, what number of people are you really looking for here? Because if 3.5 million was not okay, 10 million was not okay, those that were killed in Operation Python Dance 2 were not okay. How many people are, maybe maybe they are waiting for 50 million to be killed before something is done. So I don't really know. So when our brothers yesterday was calling, saying, get their picture, place them in government houses, and I'm saying I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear that again. Nobody should be killed. No one more person should be killed.
So what should be done to stop people from being killed?
Yes, if we are dealing with an evil government and the international community are aware of it, so those of them who are advising us should also step in, because we must be defended. If you don't want us to pick up arms, then step in and defend us. Something has to be done, because the killings are so intense. If you move down Biafra and you see that they are killing us every day, it has to be stopped. Yes, our leader is in London and he's talking with them. I know he understands. That's why I have to, of course, personally, I don't feel happy when I see our people being tortured. What is happening in Anambra State, I tell you, is unbearable. I cannot personally take it. So we need to look at this squarely. Personally, I feel that yes, our leader is fighting hard to make sure that he sustains the peaceful atmosphere, but it must be balanced. Yes, the international community, I'm sure, are mounting pressure on him to go and continue with the peaceful agitation. Yes, we love peace. We have been fighting for peace, but it has to be balanced. That is my own opinion. Yes, the international community, they are watching, they don't understand. So they have to actually balance it so that, yes, when they are saying we should be peaceful, then our enemy also need to respect that law of peace.
Alright, thank you very much. And this moment we'll get connected to Mazi LV Sonwudiwe, but before that we'll embark on a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, and we are reaching you from Biafra land. Okay, it's time to get connected to our brother Mazi Elvis Onwodiwe. Hello, Mazi. Good morning, Father.
Yes, Wada Ngozi, good morning. And Mazi Oriako, good morning.
Good morning.
And I greet all your friends listening.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Okay, today we are looking at like yesterday we said we are going to talk about this self-defense, and so many of our people, especially those in diaspora, will always call and say when they come to you, defend yourself. Self-defense is not a crime. And sometime our leader made a statement during his broadcast. He said whenever you see, in fact, if any DSS man or a Nigerian army shoot at any Biafran again or any IPOB, I will order them to fight them back, take over them, and of course bury them alive. But yesterday people were expecting him to give a command, but he never gave any command. He made a complaint and of course a warning. So what do you have to say about that? Are you disappointed by his statement?
Yes, my sister, it is quite appalling, and it's a kind of a great happening one. And I don't like painting words. I don't like sugarcoating things. I don't like fabricating issues. There is this very adage that said, if you want peace, you prepare for war, and if you don't want war, don't prepare for anything. And this our struggle right now, though it is a struggle, you don't get it very easy or kind of find it very easy. But before that, there are some arms of a kind of departments or departmental heads that makes up a kind of struggle for freedom. Some could be violent, some could be calm, some could be people that are working on the media. And I think it is time the IPOB leadership look into this, the modus operandi. And because if you are kind of setting up a business and you don't have a business plan on how to safeguard the business to a standard, to make the foundation be solid, you don't go into stepping, you don't go into the kind of that same business because you didn't plan it, I'm not saying that they didn't plan it well, but there are some certain strategies, what they call a kind of profit and loss, gain and a kind of minus and lose. So if that thing is not going to favor you in a way, you strategize it, you make it in a way that those are the things that you won't feel the pains when it hits your heart. Like right now, we have been clamoring and calling people names. We know our enemy. What has been done? We say that we are everywhere. And these people, they have their children, they have their family, they have their businesses going smoothly, they are getting money. No, we don't have that very admiration to face them. But there are so many ways to kill it. We continue to say that is what we are not. But one is getting out and said that we are a toothless bulldog, and he wants to do at will. And every time we come on radio, we do the needful, we do this thing, we do that. Let me just tell you one thing. I don't, even if I said it today and some other people don't like it, I will have said it already. Let me just tell you, in a particular set of things, there are things you have what they call secret. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. When you blow up your eggs and put it in one basket, remember, Nigeria is not civilized to the standard of the international community, but like Western world, where we will kind of use words and they will respect the humanity without killing anybody, and they will respect what you say, just like what is happening in America. But in the zoo, what they hear is not violent. What they hear is not retaliations. And when you use a word of that very violent and they hit you, they notice that you don't have any balance. You don't have any techniques, you don't have any safeguard, you don't have any security, you don't have any defense force to do that. They continue, they do it at will. They continue killing, they continue kind of killing those people. But let me just tell you, it is time we come up with another plan. I'm telling you, it is time we come up with another plan. If not, our youth are decreasing, and that is their aim. Our youth are decreasing. If not, no need of calling you, you do this, you do that. What after saying all this is what next are we going to do? What next? Even most of us that are coming on televisions and everywhere, everything is not easy. But we are doing it. But when there is no kind of what I call defensive, a kind of protective in a particular thing, there are things you step in danger so many people. So we ask, the communities are not helping. We need to help ourselves. We need to like our deputy leader said, we have the capacity of doing everything we want to do at any time. And I think it is time, because when the need of IPOB is being met, I expected the zoo to cease fire, and now they're increasing on killing our people when the soccer have been met. Then I mean, what are we going to do right now when you push them out to the world? And I'm not happy. I'm not happy, because I watched some videos and I received some calls. I see some people, these people that claim they are people's husbands, they are people's brothers, and they're bringing up for the family, and they keep killing us at will at any time. We keep coming on air and continue to, let me just tell you, something has to be done. Let the Trouser community come and shun Nigeria. Let them take away all this roadblock. We don't have the problem in our land. They are our problems. And the people that are invited, we know them. These very chiefs, these very people, let us go after them. I'm telling you, even if I say it tomorrow and they suspend me on the earth, no problem. But we have to do something. Because if you allow your own to be dealing with you and continue calling a stranger has nothing to do with you. The only people that has a problem, you have the problem, is the people who think that have been inviting these very people. And you think what other things have been going wrong and things have been happening. Let me just tell you, there are things I don't want to build words on that very issue.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. Let's not go too far on that. I understand. Okay, so what about some people who call from diaspora and tell us to defend ourselves? Do you have any idea of what they mean, or how possible it's going to be we defending ourselves without the support of the leadership, or without the order coming from the leadership? What kind of self-defense do you think they are talking about in the first place?
My sister, what I have to say to that very person, the person is not in Biafra land as we are. We are the people that receive the bullets. We are the people that are the end of the problem. We know where the shoe, where it pinches us. We know where it happens. How can somebody in abroad be telling me to carry plaque, to carry a picture, and be placing on the wall of government house? What if anything happens? Do you have any security to guide that other person? Do you have any man that will kind of put a medical surveillance to monitor the place before going? You just speak it, because the place we are living is conducive. The government are very okay. They respect humanity. You ask them to, you are endangering them. What? Let me just tell you, there is this adage in the Igbo land. They said, I don't know how to turn it in English, but you yourself can turn it in English. That is why I this very word. Also, what I would thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now, what do you what advice do you have for the leadership and for the people in Biafra land? Because I don't know, when you look at the report, when you look at the pictures, they are worrisome, because a lot of our youths are going as I said yesterday, we have a number of around 58 persons, right? 58 persons, including coordinators and youths, that have been arrested, and of course some of them taken to DSS Abuja, and of course some of them killed. Some of them we found their corpses in the bush. So what do you think we should do?
The only thing I believe, which the IPOB leadership are doing assiduously, and they are trying to put things in order. But let me just tell you, despite all that I've said now, it is not easy to kind of control, especially the Igbo Biafrans. It is not easy. Many of them, just because of our lives, some of them are doing some certain things in order to paint in black. Some of them are kind of provoking, kind of bringing some kind of problem that will put the name of IPOB into more. So if you want to say it just like you said, you balance the equation. Many of them are troublesome. Many of them are troublesome. How can you now tell me that an IPOB, you stay in your own house, and somebody come and pick you and kill you. Have you been able to ridicule your mouth? What was the word? What are you saying? What was the things you say outside? You know you are a principal officer. What are your safeguard first before IPOB comes in? IPOB cannot do everything for you. Many of them goes out like one boy, like somebody said, he went to a paper stand. You are not trained. You are not a police officer. You are not ready. You go to police to paper stand, and you continue to clamor on your highest order. When I listen to him on the radio, I said, what a coward. You continue to clamor and shout. People gather until the army came, and you were still in that very place. What are you waiting for? Are you trying to help the IPOB that you are like to respect their, or are you trying to put us in problem? Or are you trying to for you to be arrested or to be killed? You stay in every place until 2 army officers come to the scene. You are still there. They relax and they came again with the what they call it, trucks, more than 6, and they tackle of you. Let me just tell you, many of our people are looking for trouble. Just what we are talking of defense or whatever, I would be that they not take it or look for trouble, because I don't even see the reason. These are the things that will happen if you safeguard yourself, protect yourselves. I mean, ridicule your mouth, and you walk according to the law of IPOB. Nobody will come to your house. Even if they come, you know what to do. What makes us?
Okay, Martin, thank you very much. You said nobody will come to your house, but we have this issue where the state women leaders or the community women leaders, APC women leader or their youth leader or chairman or whatever, takes the police or the military to the houses, the homes of our people, one after the other. So in such case, what do you think should be done? These people were in their houses, they didn't go to paper stand to make noise, or they didn't even go to the market to preach. Was some of them, like the guy who was making noise in the paper stand, could be his own way of preaching, telling people Biafra, you know. But these ones were in their homes, and then the Nigerian army came, people came and pointed, this is the coordinator, this one is one of the volunteer. They started going to people's homes, breaking the doors and entering, so picking them. What do you have to say about that? They were not caught in the or at the paper stand.
Hello, let me just put it straight to you.
Okay.
That very woman, in our tradition, even in every ramification, a woman that does that need to be stoned. I said it, and
so who will stone her?
Excuse me. What am I trying to tell you? This very woman, we know them.
Okay.
Then she will wait for our leader to come up and do the needful. Did you see what happened when Peter Obi went to Abuja to do his rally? Did they wait for Jubilee to give them order before they burn the cars, before they destroy everything and people began to run away? Let me just tell you, there are things that makes you a human being. That is the reason, the ability to reason. You know this very woman, you know their house, you know the children, and the woman have done what they did at will, and you know, and you are sure with great evidence. Then what is holding you? Because if you want to kill me, you will first of all kill yourself and test it and feel the pains. If you are giving information about me and about every other person, even if the person is going with 100 police officers, you cannot empower IPOB. You cannot, not even IPOB, individuals in that vicinity. You can't empower them. You understand me? So keeping and saying that this woman giving pictures of whatever, brother or sister, we know their houses, we know their family. And there are people that call themselves court members, match them down. I don't want to mention their names. Now is the time we need them. People that call themselves their traditionalists, people that call themselves traditional scientists. Now is the time you come up and showcase that evil thing you are using against your brother. Use it now to face this very woman or face these very people that are doing all these things. Don't use it against your brother for IPOB. So this woman, if a woman be like you, he has blood flows in his vein, pain. So people should stop complaining and do the doing and now stop the talking. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the much we have for you this morning. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, this moment we're going on a break, and when we return, the lines will be open for you to call in and make your contributions. Our phone line is there, our WhatsApp line, our Skype and Facebook, they are all there on the screen. You get them and call. Let's know your take. What do you think? Should we go ahead and defend ourselves? Should the leadership do something about it? You know, we really need to hear from you as well. So call us. Let's know your take. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. Every hatred was all it took. They gave us crocodile smile. There's no amount of killings will kill our love for our country. There's nothing they can say to us will keep us from each other. Chuko kike abiama omogina ogita wekwensu na babwani so gibuchan. God the Creator Almighty, we're calling on you today. Where everyone else failed us, only you we trust. Zobu and Zobu and together we call on you, Yahweh. Benjamin Madabugo. Together we call your name. Yahweh is here. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Strong, smart, dedicated people, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Nigeria broken, can be fixed. Evil love themselves, they know that. Do you really know what it means to be evil when really got no one but yourself? Don't want Paul, you can say your prayers, get in touch with the ancestors. Know yourself and who you are, where we're from and where we are headed. Purchase everything to our people. Seek you first the kingdom of God and join the fight for Biafra freedom. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Biafra's coming, I see how clearly in our hearts is where she's been. But we go let her out for the world to see how beautiful she is. Biafra, together we call your name, Yahweh. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Together we call your name, Yahweh. There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. Every hatred was all it took. They gave us fight on them. There's no amount of killings will kill our love for our country. There's nothing they can say to us will keep us from our freedom. There's nothing they can do to us to keep us from our freedom. There's nothing they can say to us will keep us from each other. There's nothing they can give to us will stop us from our struggle. Chuko kike abiama omokina ogita wewe suna babwani so gibucha. God the Creator Almighty, we're calling on you today. Where everyone else failed us, only you we trust. There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. Envy, hatred was all it took. They gave us fight on them.
We've had very serious problems with Christians who have been murdered, killed in Nigeria. We're going to be working on that problem. and working on that problem very, very hard because we can't allow that to happen.
Ipob, we worldwide. DJ Whiskey, real bets. Everything we've been through got us here now. Yeah. Everything we've been through got us here now. There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. And the hatred was only too they gave us fight on them. There's no amount of killings will kill our love for our country. There's nothing they can say to us, we keep us from each other. Chumpo Kike Abiyama, we calling on you today. Where everyone else failed us, only you we trust. Chumpo Kike Abiyama, Umogina Ogita, Wewe Suna Bagwani, So Kibucha. There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. Every hatred was all it took, they gave us crocodile smile. There's no amount of killings will kill our love for our country. There's nothing they can say to us, will keep us from each other. Chumpo Kike Abiyama, Omogina Ogita, Wewe Suna Bagwani, So Gibucha. God the Creator Almighty, we calling on you today. Where everyone else failed us, only you we trust. Zobu, Eni, Zobu, Eni. Together we call your name, Yahweh, Benjamin Madabugo. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Strong, smart, dedicated people.
Welcome back. This is Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television. We have a caller on the phone. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning from here. What's the name are you calling from?
Okay.
Okay. Gini ba fagi before you know ku.
Okay. You are.
Kebi sinabo.
You are for defense. Issue of defense.
Can you please speak up? You wake when it's only again. Can you feel it?
Before we got
Okay, we lost the call. Please do call back, and when you call back, ensure you speak up, speak into the microphone so that we can hear you very well. And of course, if you're calling on this platform, ensure you tune down the volume of your listening device. We'll have a call on the phone. Hello.
Back. Thank you very much.
Can you please speak up? We can't hear you very well. Okay, it's same person and we lost the call again. We lost the call. Okay, but I think I heard what he said. I heard part of it. He said, it's time for us to defend ourselves. Hello, call on the phone.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you very much. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello, good morning from here.
Hello?
Think you're listening to your device. We have another call up there on the phone. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's
Hello?
your name? Where are you calling from? Good morning from here.
Good morning. My name is Martin Chibo. I am from Agolo in National Government Area of Oka Province in Biafra land. I'm calling you from Igocha Province.
Good. Go ahead.
Before I go on the topic of this morning, I want to pass a very reliable information.
Okay.
Yesterday I got an information that in Onitsha, precisely, I got it from a reliable source, a victim particularly, that some paid hoodlums are going about NNAMDI Onitsha precisely. It's taking money from people unexpected public. Especially those that are supposed to be people that are visitors in the state. They are why they're taking the money, they'll be chanting IPOB. I passed this information through the Twitter handle of NNAMDI, KANU, and Radio Biafra Live. So,
Okay.
and I suspect that these people must be Obiano supporters.
Yeah, those are Obiano counts.
By Obiano or the enemies of IPOB. So I want the authorities to take note on this to know what to do about it. Now, to the very topic of this morning, I've been trying to say this for a very long time, but I have not been able to get through to any of the radio stations. But now that I'm on the air, I want to appeal to the authorities of IPOB to designate a particular line that is going to be particularly for information. Anybody that has a suggestion that they are going to present for IPOB or this kind of issues, that this is what you are supposed to do, this is what we are going to do for this particular solution or for this particular event, this is what you are supposed to do. Instead of coming up on the air to be paying it, knowing too well that our enemies are also listening more than us. Whereby if we hear it on the air like this, our enemies will hear it and they will go back and strategize. So it doesn't make sense. So, but if we have a particular line that whereby if we call and the authorities of IPOB will look into it, and then after examining it and they find that this is actually what to be taken into account, they will now pass the necessary instructions from the designated pipeline. So I want the authorities of IPOB to look into it and if possible let them map out a particular line that's going to be used for information, because sometimes there are people that will come out here to say something and you find out that what they are saying makes sense. But it cannot be implemented because our enemies have seen it, because they have heard it and they have gone to strategize. Whether if you try to implement what they have said, you will no longer work. So please, let us try and do something about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We have another caller there. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good
You're
morning.
welcome. Thank you. What's the name of where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Chinemere Mobiku. I am from Abadia in Wangele local government in my state, Biafra land, in Olu province. I'm calling from Obesi in Onitsha province, Omambra, Biafra land. Let's talk about bless you people. No one will stop Biafra restoration, no matter their intimidation. My brother and sister, they have in Anambra, the government of Apoga is killing IPOP members here. They are adopting our brothers and sisters in the midnight. They are killing Biafrans here. Biafrans, they are killing our people. We are going to revenge all these things. Let us rise up. Even in my brother, Obunaga, will let us can work together. Tara people are one-sided. Obunaga Obu can lawyer. Free board affect. Money now, money now, civil servants. My governor, my wife, honorable affect that even a particular people is dying every day. A particular set of people every day, every time they are dying. Thousands, families are closing. Some of them they are killing their only son. Only some of them have not married. Some of them have married. They are killing. Let us even if you want to fight, let us fight this time once and for all. Let us affect everybody. My brother, let's go God bless you. Nobody will have restoration. We are here.
You see, thank you very much. So, what do you have to say about that?
Yes.
Okay, call on Skype.
Yeah, good morning. Yes.
Yeah, good morning. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
Can I Hello, can I go on?
Yes, go ahead. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, good morning. I am Pastor this morning. I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay.
As regards to what we are discussing this morning, I think for a few days now we are talking about this issue. Yes, my humble suggestion this morning, because while the Israelites were in Egypt, they also tried to defend themselves, even though God backed them up. They tried to defend themselves until when they get defend themselves, you find out that either nobody or few of them will get to that promised land. And the purpose why God made that promised land is for them all to inherit it. Now our people should listen and heed to this call. We have to defend ourselves. It is high time. We no longer want to depend on the government. We no longer want to listen to what the government had to say. This very time around, we have to defend ourselves. We are going to show them that we know the guerrilla warfare. Let them do their own. Let us do our own. Few days ago, yesterday I was talking about camera. Somebody was saying, camera. There are specific cameras for different purposes. I know why I say that. If you are Nollywood, you understand what I mean. It can be at the comfort of your phone. I'll zoom 3, 4, 5 kilometers with your 32 gig card reader, and at the same time, it can upload and do other things. It can light up the camera that will go far. If you're using your phone, there is a limit to what your phone can do. When you put the camera with headlight, the zoom will take that light far beyond where you are and capture what even the army will not know you are doing. Because if you are raising your phone up, somebody will understand that you are doing something. Now, any saboteur that go to DSS or Nigerian army to report our people,
go ahead, we can hear you, please.
if you notice, so we have to pay back. How do we come from my people? I know people are listening to me or between me today. How is our own?
Okay, we lost the call. Of course, on that camera issue, something need to. I do not know if there is anything that can be done, but our people need to be careful in those areas. Really careful. We have a call on WhatsApp. Hello. Hello, call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Call on Skype. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We can hear you.
As I was saying, my place where I come from, and people should listen to me. You know how we do. If anybody goes out there to report you as a coordinator or as an IPOB member, you know how we do. Get the house burnt down. Then federal government come and pay and build the house for the person. Get the house burned down in the vehicle. Get it burned. Let us have from the. It's not within our population to be reducing. Why we do nothing? It's unfair, very, very unfair. It's very, very unfair. So our people have to act now before things get out of hand. So they have to. That is my humble advice.
Okay,
They have to use this technology.
I believe your people are listening to you. Thank you very much. Call on WhatsApp. Hello. There were what's the name you are calling from?
Is in the studio, and all Biafrans that are listening to our voice this morning. Name of Indicom. I came from Umuaka in Olo Province, Biafra land. I served the indigenous people of Biafra here in Russia as the national coordinator. Actually, I've been following these programs this morning, and since few days now, my heart has been heavy with the latest genocide that is going on in Biafra land. And the so-called leaders of thought, Hanese, Igbo governors, all of them are keeping mute. And all the people that are speaking in tongue, that are seeing vision, that what God showed them about our leader. In their visions, in their revelations, they don't see what Fulani terrorists are doing in our land. the killings of our brothers and sisters in our land. So, prophet, there is no vision, nobody have come on air and said his vision, or go to him to send him message to send and all Igbo governors that are killing our people. That's to show you how desperate and how foolish this religion has caused many of our people. You see men that's supposed to be men, they are deceiving themselves, saying that speaking in tongue, they are seeing vision. But the men on there, they cannot see it. The people that are killing our brothers and sisters, these are youth, they are the owners of Biafra land. And then all of us, we leave the main thing and we are pushing shadow, attacking the person that God has sent to come and redeem us. So what I want to say in a nutshell is that our people in Biafra land, it's time for you to start defending yourself. Anything that is available, look at what is happening in the north. Even the youth, that is, you hardly see them with guns or with bullets, but anything or any politicians, all those criminal politicians, you see what they used to do them in a public place. So we have to change our lifestyle, because this, at least I don't know what make us to be so much those, and then waiting when we come and tell us to defend yourself. There's no person, only a tree that we see the person that we caught him, and then he will stand there waiting for command. So please, fellow Biafrans at home, please try to start defending yourself. Organize yourself, because our quietness is too much, and these people are taking it for granted. They have seen that we are not ready to defend ourselves, and that's why they are coming every day. They are changing their tactics to kill us. So that's what I want to conclude this morning. I pray that Chukwukema will bless all IPB family globally, especially all our people that are bearing the pain there at home. That Chukwukema can be able to give us wisdom and give us the spirit of lion and tiger that we to rise to start defending ourselves. In the name of Chukwukema.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, still talking about defend ourselves. Okay, call on the phone. Hello. Call on Facebook. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's the name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Chris. I'm calling from Switzerland.
Okay. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Goswell and Mr. Royal Compact. You see, when they are coming, as they are coming, kidnapping our people, torturing our people, killing our people, and nobody is doing anything. So, self-defense is a natural human right. Mr. Royal said it earlier. So, I want our people. Fuel, fuel, bomb. You understand? Very simple. Fuel. Fill it in small bottles. You understand? So start from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll have a call on the phone. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning from here. Welcome.
Hello.
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 I hope you're not listening to your device. We'll have a call on WhatsApp. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning. My sister, Madam Ngozi.
Ndewo.
Yeah, my brother, Bright Uriek.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. I'm angry too. I'm very angry here. Everybody around the world, all Biafrans around the world, all of us are angry. Not only people at home. Because we are not pleased enough. Because our leader did not go far enough. As we think he will go yesterday night. So, but however, there is some point he make. He says, this war that they are pushing us to,
if we pick this arm, nothing will remain in so-called zoo. And I know what he means. There is one proverb in Igbo people is speaking. I don't know how to speak it in Dutch. Let me speak it in Igbo. Guys, this amt, he said, "Osini achọrọ ịtado mmadụ, na ọma jijiji ahụ ekwu ya atado, mana ya atado na ọma kakaka anaghị ekwu ya ahapụ." So our leader know what it means. Even we are managing too much pressure on him here to do something that our people are dying at home. But he said he wants last option to be that picking of arm as last option. You know, our leader is a peacemaker. So I see how you people are feeling at home there. We are feeling the same here. But don't worry. You know, all these things that is happening in BBC, you can't see it in BBC. You can't see it in CNN. You can't see it in Al Jazeera. The day this you people are talking will enter everyone's hand. That is the headline you see in BBC, in Al Jazeera and CNN, that indigenous people of Biafra, terrorists, have picked arms that have begun to kill this and that. This is what our leader is building up here around the world for people to see what is going on before this arm will be picking up. But however, what I said yesterday is, even if our leader did not give me chance, order to defend myself, if somebody break into my house want to kill me, I will defend myself. Somebody said in Abuja how P2B went there for campaign. People drive them away and burn their cars. Nobody order them to, nobody give them out, nobody order them. But our people there in there, I don't know, they are growing cool so much. This is time to mark all those saboteurs, those so-called governors and the senators in group, and pursue them out and begin to make something that will shake that area. Even traders will close their shop. People will know that something is happening. This is what I mean. And photos, I mean also, you know, even when the war started, photo is the best weapon of war. When the war is going on, you must be taking photos to be showing what is going on. This is what I mean by photo. So all this photo will be taken to be is attack also on people who is killing us. So this is what I want to say. We are feeling the pains too. So please, we urge the people at home.
Okay, thank you.
To build their spirit up and push these people away.
Thank you very much. But I still wonder how a single man can, you know, fight 5 Hilux vans full of DSS, police, and army that breaks into your house at midnight, and you have over 20 of them coming for one person. I'm still baffled at how, you know, how possible it is. We'll have a call on the phone. Hello. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Thank you very much.
My name is Solomon. I am calling from Oka in Omambra. Omambra is in Biafra land. Okay. Actually, I have been following the program this morning. A lot of things is happening in Omambra. The government of Omambra has taken a decision of killing IPOB and tormenting IPOB people secretly. But one thing there is that we should know how to put this to an end. Because whenever they are going on with their own way of life, nobody interferes with their own way of life. But whenever IPOB says something, they will continuously following them up. What we have done, we don't really know. All we are asking is self-determination. Now, P2B is going for the vice president. He is against his own brothers. Obiano is the right governor. He is against his own brothers. So also all Southeast governors. But we've done nothing to them. They are continuously using arms on us. The whole nation is preparing for general election. But killing secretly and unnecessary arrest is going on. They cannot even settle their issues before they go for election. So my suggestion this morning is this. They have taken much. If we know a way to defend ourselves, if it will lead to self-defense, let's go into it. Because there is no one who will continue like this. It has been long. From 60s to date, they continuously killing their fans on daily basis. What have we done? We've done nothing to them. We cannot continue keeping silent.
Okay, can you please summarize, please? We have
Even
callers who are waiting.
people are expecting to go and cast vote on Saturday, but the ground which the election will be conducted has not been peaceful. A lot of things is going on secretly. So my dear sister, we should look into it. The country is not in peace. So whenever IPOB make a step, I will follow them. What have we done? We've done nothing. They call us terrorists. On top of that, do we have knives? No. Do we have cutlass? No. Do we have guns? No. We don't have anything. So, my dear sister, we cannot keep on keeping silent.
All right, thank you very much.
Our silence and our peacemaking.
We'll have a caller on the phone there. Hello.
And they cannot stop.
Yeah, we'll have another caller there. Hello.
On top of that, we have life, no. We have cutlass, no. We have guns, no. We don't have. So, they just know how to tackle our problems and get away from all these things. Whenever they see IP they are taking, they will use gun and start shooting them like.
Okay, we lost the call. Please do call back. We'll have a call on WhatsApp. Hello.
You or giving some kind of advice on what to do. We need that. We can come online and give an important.
Yes, if you have an important information to give, after the program you call back, we'll have a means of sending the messages across to the leadership. Anyone who have any important information or suggestion or whatever, please call us after the program or drop a message in our WhatsApp, and then we will ensure it gets to the leadership. Very important.
Okay, that's a beautiful idea. Okay, may God bless all of you.
Bless you too. Thank you. Call on the phone. Hello.
After the program we call back, we have a means of.
Sorry, we cannot take the call because we can hear ourselves from there. Very, very bad. Before you call on this platform, tune down the volume of your listening device or you turn it off. Call on WhatsApp. Hello. Hello. Call on WhatsApp.
Good morning from Italy here. I'm Mr. Chukwumenye, native of Oka North in Oka Province, Biafra.
You're welcome. Good morning from here. Can you go ahead, please?
Yes, I want to. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Yes, this kind of a thing that is happening in Buffalo, particularly in Northern now, is in Anambra in short, is something that we've come across some time ago. We as young youth in our village in Amanuke, some youth, some policemen in maybe 2 come to arrest young men. And what do? We didn't allow them to go with us, though they are not men anyway. But along the line, again, we use again to strike one. There is not something to brag about. But what happened, I'm telling you. And the other one was lead to the hospital. What happened next? The policemen, they begin to come with so many healers to attack us. Anyway, what happened? We need to defend ourselves, maybe by hiding or by what you can be able to do. We doesn't sleep at home even in the midnight. We go far place in the bush, in farm. We do everything inside there. Before you can come back to the town, then that is the village. You have to be watchful. We know not that we didn't come to our house, we do come, but when we have observed that the policemen, that they are no longer in our vicinity. So people need to, so that I will tell you here that is what we, that but what happened at the end of the day, the case was settled. And today, if a policeman is coming to arrest anybody in Amanuki, we'll be very careful that we come in a very amount of number with carefulness, because we have shown them a little. I know that it's not easy to fight all this because of their number these days, but we still need to do something. But people know the time they are coming. You need to know what to do. Either in hiding because of no weapon or whatever, but you can hide, and they will not take you because your life is what is important for us here. Whatever they take you, they will try to kill you. I don't know what those Anambra governors do these days are on the P2B. I don't know why they drive just killing the POB. And let them be aware that whatever they do, if they have children, I don't know, but let them know that the law of karma will visit all of them one by one. It will not just end just like this. The more you begin to destroy what you cannot create because of power, God of heaven, the Chukwu that created them, never allow you to go unpunished. One disease must kill you, and you will suffer. You not die automatically. You will suffer until your day will finish. So let our people begin. If you cannot be able to fight because of the issue of the hide, no time they are coming, leave your home. If there are some particular set of things that are important to you, take it along, and let's see when maybe peace will return, maybe after this month.
Okay, can you please summarize?
Thank you, my sister, man. God bless you all for your works.
Bless you too. Thank you very much. Okay, you call us. We have a caller on Skype. Hello, caller on Skype.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning from here.
Morning, sister and brother Mazi Uriako.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
My name is Kenechku. I'm calling here from Malaysia. This thing now that's happening in our land is already getting too much. We all know that it didn't start from today. It didn't start from yesterday. It already started from day one. You know. So what we remember what governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Mai, told the armies to work professional. You know, that is the professional they are doing now, because let us not forget that we are in Brighton dance now in our land. They never go, but they are working, doing it professional according to what they've made. Give them the experience to do professional. But I want to ask Biafra, yes, we are following this in a very peaceful way, and this very peaceful way is working for us. You know, they are killing us enough. Right from the beginning, we marched as a Nigeria. You know, they started from the killing us. So, but what we also need to apply, this is a freedom. We are not in the politics. You're not a politician. It's a freedom. In a freedom, many things are involved. When they apply their own tactics of silent killing our people, it baffles me that we're already pointing people that sabotaging, doing that thing, selling their brother because of 100,000 or 200,000. Why are we? We are waiting for our leader to say no. There's nothing. Our leader cannot say. Our leader are following their own way. We need. I think we have men. What are they doing? Are they picking our minds? Is it not boiling our heart? That they pick your man, your fellow man. Is it not boil your heart? And the person that sabotaging this. Why we can't pick them in the right time, in normal time that they're doing us? When we do this thing two or three times, other people will go back. They're taking us granted because Biafra are doing this peaceful. We do this thing peaceful. We don't want to spare blood. It doesn't mean that we can just keep quiet, because they're doing it professional. We need to do it our own professional. We need to, even though it's my mother that's doing this, it's already killed many men. I have to kill her, to stop her, and to stop others, to eliminate her, to do that dirty job. Those people that do that dirty job, it's not up to just one cartridge. They'll just remove them from our land. We need to remove the bad egg. The bad egg we already know. We need to remove them systematically. It's not from social media to say it, but we remove them in systematically. They now give them order to work professional. Let's also work professional. Let's also work professional. This thing is getting too much, and they're killing our men. Those are men that are killing. My fellow men that I follow protesting. Tomorrow I hear that they already killed him. It's not boiling our hearts. Is it not making us to react in a peaceful way? It's not to come out also. It's not to come out, but to react in a peaceful manner. To do it in a secret way. It's those people that are doing this. Are they not going to market? Are they not going to church? Are they not having houses in our land? Are they not have a children? Are they not have a father or mother? Are they not having any relationship? We know them. Why are we keeping? Let's work mature way and pick them one by one. Nobody will tell you that Biafra picking arm. Biafra are not picking arm. We are doing it in a peaceful way, and that peaceful are working for us. But we need to do it professional. As Dave Mai told them, and that is what they are doing now. Let us apply our own wisdom. Thank you, Biafra. And in the due time, Biafra must come. Nobody can stop it. To those people that are reporting our men to kill our men, they are also going to say, "Oh, I'm a Biafran," and later they're going to enjoy it. We need to remove them.
Hello, call on the phone.
My big brothers and sisters, and God bless.
Bless you too. Call on WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chika Dibia Eto. I'm calling from Italy. I want to thank you guys for the good job you people have been doing. Like seriously, this is too much. Brother Bright and my sister, please, this is too much. I know I'm calling from Italy. I'm not in Biafra land for this moment. But I seriously weep for my brothers. I seriously weep for them. Serious. The way they tortured them, humiliate them, a lot of things have been happening in Biafra land. I'm seriously weeping for my people. What is going on? I don't know. I see them on Facebook. I saw those three brothers yesterday. The way they tie their hand, like as if they are criminal, like they are common criminal. Innocent children, innocent people. Some of them have wives, some of them have children. Some of them are young boys. They are just dying for nothing. Please let the government do something. Let our people do something. I don't know how we can defend ourselves, but seriously, I weep for them. I don't know where they are taking my brothers to. I don't know where they are taking them to. I don't know. I don't know if they are killing them or they are police station, torturing them for nothing. These people that are looking for freedom. Is they hard to fight freedom? What is happening in Nigeria? I don't know. We need to do something. No, I know I'm not in that. So I'm not in Nigeria, but we need to do something. I don't like the way they are doing my people. No. This is only all I can say for now. Bye bye.
It's okay. We understand. That's a freedom fighting, and of course, I think the leadership will have to do something about it. Call on the phone. Hello.
Now, well done. Now, welcome. Solomon Richard, calling from Omok in Awoda province, the native of Olapo in Awoda province. What is happening is really touching. But the question I want to ask is that, does it mean that the Biafran soldiers, police, and civil defense or whatever in Nigerian forces, are they fools? Are they fools? Are they animals? Why can't them react for once? Why would they allow their people being killed? Would they be happy to see that it's only them that remain in Biafra land? Can they be able to kill Hausa people while their soldiers are there with them watching them without challenging them? Can they be able to kill Yoruba youths while their soldiers are there watching them and allow them to carry out all those useless acts? If Biafran soldiers, are they fools? The Biafrans that are in Nigerian police, are they animals? They want a civil defense, are they mad? Why can't they wake up for once and challenge these people? We want the thing to start with them because we are all ready, but we want them to start something. Let them start something. We are not afraid of anything. But let the police and the different police and soldiers and civil defense, let them challenge them there. Why would they keep their eye open and they keep killing their people and everything is going on right with them? We can't tolerate this anymore. Because if Biafran police, Biafran uniform men in Nigerian uniform, if they could not react now, we will go after them and their wives. We will go after them because they are the problem. Because we are looking up to them. If they did not react, even them and their family will have themselves to be blamed. Not only the governors, because the governors' issues, their case are settled because they know that even them and their families, we must wipe them away from this office of this earth. And that is it's an assurance, not even a promise. We will do it. I am not hearing this every time killing our brothers. And we have uniform people that can stand on. When it happens at Enugu State, when they send the soldiers to go and fight Avengers at the creek, is it not one Biafran person stop it? He said, why will you be sending us to go and fight our brothers? Why will we allow this thing to continue? And we went to fight Boko Haram and come back. Now you are sending people from Biafra to go and fight their brothers. Say no. What happened? When the commander shoot them, what happened? Another boy from Biafra shoot the commander, and before you know, the case died up till now. Why can't them be brave for once? We are brave people, we are not cowards. Let the Biafrans in military, let them in police, let them wake up. There is no more time. Because if they don't do it, them and their family also will face the wrath. That is what I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Of course, you made a whole lot of sense. I still wonder how our people in the Nigerian police, our people in the army will be asked to go and kill their own siblings, and they go and do it comfortably. It's really not acceptable. We'll have a call on WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello, my sister Ngozi. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning from here.
Good morning, welcome to the program.
We thank Chukwu Abiyama on what he's doing in this struggle. But we are not happy. We are not happy. Our brothers and sisters are dying. They are dying just because of the governors and the senators. But they should not forget that they have only 8 years in office, and all of them will get down. And we are going to get them. They are killing our brothers and sisters. What was their offense? What did they commit? Because they are asking for freedom. To ask for freedom, is it a crime? It's only in that country that I see that asking for freedom is a crime. But we are not going back. These people are killing our brothers and sisters, and none of them is talking. All they join hands together to kill us, just because we ask them for one thing: freedom. We want to be free. That is why they are killing us. But it will not continue. And for those that are asking to defend, what are we going to use to defend ourselves? Are we going to use empty hand to defend ourselves? We are not going to use empty hand. But I'm just putting this thing to our coordinators. Please, they should leave their home. Let them exchange a place where they stay. Please, let them change place so that we need them. We love them so much. We don't want them to be killed. What they are doing to us, the whole world is seeing it. Everybody is seeing it. But all of them kept quiet until the day IPOB will take arms. That is the day that they are going to say. But now they are killing IPOB everywhere. Obiano should not forget. He should not forget that he has only 8 years and he will come down. The children we know. The brothers and sisters, we know them. We know where they are staying. Everybody, all of them that are doing this thing to our people, we are going to get them. We are not happy. Our people are just dying for nothing. Our people are being killed every day. Our people are being tortured. We are not happy. We are very, very sad. And it is very bad that our people, the people that are in the government should keep quiet, and this thing are happening to their people because of power. But very soon they are going to see that we are not going to keep quiet any longer. May Chukwuka bless all of you. We are not happy, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Of course, no one is happy, but the question is, what do we do? You know, everyone is still talking about, so many people are talking about the self-defense. I've still not gotten any answer. What do we do? Okay, for those who said they have something important to say, you can call after the program. Caller on the phone, hello.
But we must have to do with care, because failure to do with care, you see this our saboteurs, the Eastern governors, they are ready to do anything to make sure they wipe their youth. They wipe anything about Biafran status. So they are very much ready. That's why they can introduce Operation Python dance, and they're using it to kill us, to whisper all of us to any unknown destination. So we have to be very, very careful. If anything happens now in terms of revenge, they may even introduce a kind of dog and dawn curfew. Now, what we're supposed to do is to target these people on this election and know what they are doing, because APC can kill PDP, they can burn their vehicles, they can burn their houses, and PDP can do the same to APC. Now, this very time of election, we have to be very, very alert and watch with carefulness and know how to intervene and get down these saboteurs, starting from the state governors and all of them, because they will also come out. And this is the dangerous time, this election time. As they are going to conduct the election next tomorrow, then every eye will be on the way to make sure we bring this zoo down. So that's my own contribution. Thank you, Wadagozi Bright.
Thank you very much. You see, thank you very much. We have 5 minutes to go. We'll be taking just 2 more calls. Caller on WhatsApp, hello. Caller on Skype, hello.
Yes, my sister, I called to contribute. The reason of my calling was someone called and continued repeating issues of posting pictures, and other one called and says that we know them, and again their children, we know where their children are, and that they have only but 8 years. I want to ask that very brother right now. The P2B he killed our brothers and left office for so many years. Now he has now augmented to what they call it, is it third or second positions? That is vice president. What happened? Our people, just like our leader said last night, he said that we are quick to forgive and forget. So you will now wait for 8 years before you react. You will now wait for 8 years before you could do what you got to do as a man. And your children are dying, your brothers are missing, your families are messed up. Let me just tell you one thing. What we are going to fight now is to trouble those people in power, those people that are in charge. Maybe remove those roadblocks, remove those soldiers from our land. We don't need them. This is because they are using them as a yardstick to work against us. IPOB leadership to mount pressure on the so-called governors or whatever. They should remove these people. They should remove them. If they don't remove those people, because we don't need them, there is no war in the land. So if you are telling me to wait for 8 years, wait for my brother, come down to Biafra land and wait for another 8 years. How many people will remain for good 8 years? That is, I don't like that very word. Thank you very much. They should work on how to mount pressure. Let those roadblocks and the police be removed. We don't leave them in outside and they don't have such checkpoints.
Okay, thank you very much. We have just 3 minutes to go and we will take another call and the caller will speak for just 1 minute. Hello, caller on the phone.
Hello.
Yeah, what's the name of where you calling from?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hello. Good morning all over the Biafra. Good morning all over the world. I'm Chidebere, calling from France.
Okay, please, you have 1 minute.
Are you with me?
You have 30 seconds, please.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know whether you're with me. So I'm Chidebere, calling from France.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be drawing the curtain here for today. That's how much we can take. And before we go, Maziriako, what message do you have for Biafrans?
Yes, I have one message for Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. That we cannot continue to watch the killings. And of course, we urge our leadership. Our leadership knows what to do.
Okay.
Our leadership should take urgent step because the killings have become unbearable. Something urgent has to be done.
Okay, thank you very much. And then to people in Biafra land.
Yes, Biafrans all over the world, we have to continue. Because until our freedom is guaranteed, we cannot stop. We must continue to fight and, of course, listen to the leadership. The most important thing is, yes, we are following command and control. We follow our leadership and, of course, we take every word from our leadership. And that is why we keep telling our leadership what we want. Yes, we believe that our leadership have our interests at heart.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much. We have just few seconds and our time will be up. And with that few seconds, I say to you, thank you for joining us.
God, the Creator Almighty, we're calling on you today. Where everyone else failed us, only you we trust. Zobu, and Zobu, and together we call your name, Yahweh. Benjamin Madabugo. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Strong, smart, dedicated people, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Nigeria broken, can be fixed. Evil love themselves, they know that. Do you really know what it means to be evil when really got no one but yourself? Don't want Paul, they can say your prayers, get in touch with the ancestors. Know yourself and who you are, where we're from and where we are headed. Coach is everything to our people. Seek you first, the kingdom of God, and join the fight for Biafra freedom. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Biafra's coming, I see how clearly in our hearts is where she's been. When we go, let her out for the world to see how beautiful she is. Biafra. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Together we call your name, Yahweh. Together we call your name, Yahweh. There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. Every hatred was only took, they gave us 5.10. There's no amount of killings will kill our love for our country. There's nothing they can say to us will keep us from our freedom. There's nothing they can do to us to keep us from our freedom. There's nothing they can say to us will keep us from each other. There's nothing they can give to us will stop us from our struggle. Chunko kike abiama, omogina ekwensu na bagwanu koso gibucha. God the creator almighty, we're calling on you today. Where everyone else failed us, only you we trust. There's no one they can give to us better than NNAMDI KANU. Envy, hatred was only two they gave us, fight on them.